peace and mercy be upon you, ladies and gentlemen, dear audience. Welcome to Knowledge Summit, the global platform for knowledge production and employment in sustainable development. In its 10th edition, under the title Knowledge Markets Developing Sustainable Communities. And from here, we explore, we remember the words of the founding father, the late His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, who said we should race with time to seek knowledge and get educated faster than our steps in any other domain or area. Immortal words that actually summarizes the vision of the UAE that has made out of knowledge a pillar to build the future, and the Knowledge Summit a platform to renew and refresh this vision as a vital word that brings experts and minds from all over the world. And on his path, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the President of the UAE, follows his suit, believing that there is no place for in the future for those who lack knowledge or education. And this vision is renewed with the vision of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, Prime Minister and Prime Minister and the President of the Executive Council, who said that knowledge would always remain an essential part for development. It's a 10-year of Knowledge Summit to make knowledge as an enabler and a bridge to a more thriving future. And the theme of this year's edition, Knowledge Markets, has a lot of questions, or poses a lot of questions, like what happens when the words market and knowledge combine together in one phrase. It's an idea that inspires us and let us reflect on transforming knowledge into a value that contribute to building knowledge and innovation-based economy. We are here combined by knowledge from Dubai, the city of the future, moving towards an atmosphere of innovation and knowledge. Welcome everyone to the Knowledge Summit 2025, and this session that would shed light on the Arabic language and AI, and we talk about a couple of topics like indexes, prospects, and the future. We are living in the age of AI and digital economy. So we talk how about how can we utilize artificial intelligence for sustainability of knowledge and the knowledge-based economy. First, allow me to welcome my guests, Dr. Abdullah bin Yahya Al-Haifi, head of the linguistic computer sector in King Salman, King Salman Global Academy for Arabic Language. And then we have Ms. Rawan, head of research and innovation department at the same KSGAAL, and Ms. Athir Al Khalifa, head of labs at the KSGAAL. Welcome again, and welcome to our audience who has joined us. Let's start this session with a question to Dr. Abdullah. We are talking about artificial intelligence and the Arabic language. How do you see, from your perspective, the impact of the Arabic language in sustaining knowledge? In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, thank you so much. First, I would like to extend my thanks to Muhammad bin Rashid Al Maktoum Knowledge Foundation and all those who have worked on the organization of this summit and the organization of this panel and the guests here. Regarding knowledge, we know that knowledge is actually shaped by contexts, and the first of these factors is language, and the Arabic language is a vehicle that has contributed for more than 1500 years ago. It was rich in literature, prose, poetry, and other areas of knowledge actually enriched the language, and the language enriched those areas as well. And a lot of knowledge productions were transferred to other languages and other cultures. So it is always in the pot, let's say, or the context that helps to reproduce knowledge and contribute to knowledge. So we should know how to maintain this knowledge in a way that contribute to knowledge transfer. The Arabic language, as I've said, is a mature language more than 1500 years ago. It is very rich in terms of syntax, inflection, meanings, uses, and grammar, etc. And it's still at the same level. So it is the most prominent part or frame that helps to communicate knowledge and communicate expertise. And this, hence, the importance of taking care of the Arabic language, and the King Salman and the King Salman Global Academy for Arabic Language role in enhancing the Arabic language and enhancing its use. We also have some discussion of the Balsam Index for evaluating the performance of large language models. How important it is, and what is the importance of having such indexes for sustainable knowledge? Excellent question. Thank you so much, Ms. Lubna, and greetings to the audience. The Balsam Index is one of the initiatives of the King Salman Global Academy for Arabic Language to actually measure the accuracy of the Arabic language in large language models. It started in 2023 in Singapore. So it's recent. Yeah, so the idea of the index was part of one of the initiatives, and when we met back in 2023 in Singapore, we brought together a couple of entities to contribute to this index. So this index helps the user to select the best Arabic language model for large language models. When we talk about summarization, translation, or sentiment analysis, we know what is the best large language model that best to contribute to this: ChatGPT, Gemini, or other things. So the Balsam Index for evaluating the performance of large language models helps in this selection. So the idea, the concept was there, but as single-minded efforts. This index was actually a unanimous and collective effort after it was adopted by all those who contributed it. So it helps to be a reference for everyone who wants to test the large language models' accuracy. So the Balsam Index contributes to sustainable knowledge. So a lot of knowledge, a lot of content that is posted on social media platforms, a huge amount of them are produced by AI. So when you go back to Balsam Index to evaluate this content, it actually ensures and guarantees producing an accurate and correct model for sustainable knowledge. Ms. Athir, we were also surprised that there is the Arabic Intelligence Center and the Arabic Language Intelligence Center, and what is the role that it does. The Arabic Intelligence Center with the King Salman Global Academy for the Arabic Language. Peace and mercy be upon you. Thank you so much for hosting us at the Knowledge Summit in this edition. When we talk about sustainable knowledge and the circumstances of sustainable innovation, we are talking about a holistic ecosystem. So it actually requires research and language infrastructure and the entities that have the vision and the leadership, clear vision, of course, in terms of enhancing and promoting the Arabic language. Recently, over the past years, it has become evident that by applying the large language models, that the Arabic language does need foundations, weak foundations that can lead these transformations and secure the means that upon which the language models are built. Hence, the importance and significance of the Arabic Intelligence Center and its contribution in shaping the way we deal with the Arabic language. Of course, the Arabic Intelligence Center contributes to this through a holistic ecosystem that includes the tools, data, and services. So it is one of the things that we have worked in collaboration with the Arabic Language Council. It was launched in April 2024, about a year and a half ago, and it actually has a mission uh, to make the Arabic language entrepreneurial in terms of large language models and to produce reliable language resources. And we have the VR and AR labs and the researchers lab in addition to a platform of services. So you have a lot of things in the center apart from the yeah, exactly. We have things that are for internal investment and others for external service provision, like training, securing personal computers or PCs, let's say programs and equipment, etc. Among the pillars of sustainable knowledge at the Arabic Intelligence Center is the collaborative training projects, where we are keen to invest in the youth, those who are undergraduates. We train them to work on research projects in Arabic in language processing models. Thankfully, since the start of the center to date, a number of youths have worked on projects that actually come up with language models and a lot of research papers and thought leadership. In addition to that, we have seen providing language solutions in addition to a lot of campaigns like Barmajan, which is how to Arabize the word hackathon, for example, and other technology terminology. It invites entrepreneurs, startup CEOs, and company owners to work on developing initial models, and through enablers, tools, data, everything, we are trying to combine all of these elements to build the ecosystem and sustain the knowledge we have. Dr. Abdullah, we are living in an age of a plethora of information, and with the existence of the AI, some foreign languages are more fortunate than others, especially if we talk about English, for example. As for the Arabic language, it faces a lot of challenges compared to other languages. This is very important, and this is true. Since you talked about the plethora of information, or the and the lack of Arabic content, yeah, that is one of the biggest challenges facing the Arabic language, especially if we take into consideration most of the statistics and studies performed. There is not an accurate study until now, but most of the statistics mention that 3% or 1% is the percentage of the Arabic language content on the network, especially if we talk about data as the as the foundations or the building blocks of language models and research, etc. We know that the language income for the or the language exposure and the language input is important for children to produce language, to have linguistic output, and they correct themselves with time as they grow. So this is important for humans and for the machine. For the machine to learn and to train, it needs huge amounts of information and data so that it can actually derive how to combine words together, how to create phrases, how to use language contextually. For example, what is used in Dubai is different from that what is used in Abu Dhabi, in Riyadh, etc. for some names or entities. And this is different also in a media environment, for example. So all of this is needed by the AI models to improve as language models, and hence the accuracy enhances. So the lack of data is one of the biggest challenges facing the Arabic language. The King Salman Global Academy for Arabic Language has detected this quite early, and has been working on finding solutions. We know that the written word, there is a huge amount of written content online, but we know that the oral is much more than the written. Is everything written accurate and correct? The Arabic language is different from all other language models. So for AI to learn the Arabic and to learn the diacritics, etc., it should learn from oral or spoken language. And unfortunately, these sources are very, very limited online. Unfortunately, that's why the Academy for Arabic Language has worked on um, recording about 50 to 54 dialects in the KSA, about 5,000 recording hours. Um, and does this matter when those who are searching on Arabic language, uh, uh, it represents dialects in at various, and it enriches two paths of research: language researchers who actually focus on phonetics and phonemes and why something is used in a dialect and not another, and those who follow the AI path for developing the AI models and in the training the AI models. It is very important for AI to know the differences, the discrepancies, and how some accents prevail over other accents, and how the terminology has have changed over time. What are the contexts that are that these words are used in, and do are they subject to the culture, the local culture, etc.? For AI to learn all of this, there should be data, and this is the biggest challenge that's usually touched upon in scientific events and forums. And there is another challenge, which is the lack of staff and experts who actually know this. A lot of people are employed at the global companies, international companies, and focus on other languages. But for the Arabic language, we have a lack in this. That's why the King Salman Academy actually started a language processing lab in order to enhance researchers to work on that. So here we talk about, we'll come back to that, but let's talk about the Balsam index. What does it do to compare between the Arabic language and other languages, or to bridge the gaps between the Arabic language models and other global language models? Excellent question. Of course, the Balsam index tries to solve a very significant challenge, which is the measurement of language models accuracy. My colleague has mentioned some projects. We host researchers, trainees, startups that work in Arabic language computing. So they are all trying to develop language models that can deal with the Arabic language regardless of the dialects or the accents. So when they work and develop their own language models, it is very difficult for them to rely on an index to measure the accuracy of those language models. But on the other hand, in English, we know that we have a lot of indexes like MLU or other indexes, the globe, that can be used in measuring the accuracy. Balsam index has been in use with government agencies and some entities to measure the accuracy of their language models. In the past, the question that we raised is limited, and they might be translated. They were not originally created in Arabic. And the data are multiple choice questions. So we humans, when we have a question with multiple choices, it will be easier for me to select the answer. The same applies for the models, but in Balsam indexes, we were keen to have generated answers because these are the answers that we needed from the language models. Even the Balsam index answers are the ones that we need for large language models. In order to solve this challenge and bridge the gap, we have created 100% Arabic language based data, and we have verified the data question by question and produced more than 50,000 questions that works on measuring the accuracy in 56 different tasks, and we renew these questions and regenerate. So if you search for Balsam Index, you will find the report of 2025 Q1. What are the 56 different tasks that are used, and we will have the mid 2025 report or Q2 report. So whenever companies or businesses want higher accuracy language models, they can refer back to the index and see what is recommended so that they can select the most accurate models. Here comes the role of the Arabic Intelligence Center. What are the projects that the Arab Center is working on? We have a huge number of projects in the Arabic Intelligence Center. To mention but a few, we focus in the projects we were working on to bridge the gaps and solve the challenges that Dr. Abdullah has said regarding the data. We have different paths. We have language data project and digital dictionary project. So Falak platform has more than 15 blogs that have more than 2 billion words in Arabic. And the purpose is to make these information or data available whether to researchers or data scientists. Now it is only text that actually benefits the language researchers, data scientists, etc. So that they can connect their applications through using the API and the interface. From Falak platform, the most prominent blog that we have is the one that Dr. Abdullah has just said. And we have Siwar language dictionaries platform, which has more than 35 dictionaries that were actually developed by the center or in partnership with other entities. Some of them are specialized. We have the energy dictionary in association with the Ministry of Energy. We have AI with the Segaya, King Salman Academy. So if we ask someone, let's say 20 years ago, what is the meaning of a tweet? They will say that it is the sound of a bird, etc. But now a tweet has become a post on X platform or Twitter before. So this is what we have been working on for contemporary modern standard Arabic. On the other hand, we have community engagement projects. We have a tool which is called the Vocal Wall tool, which actually gives the opportunity to engage the community in data building. And it's known that the voice data is the most challenging and difficult, or the sound data. So we engage the community to record their voices, and then we evaluate them and make these data information available for those who want to build some apps and models. Over the past couple of months, we have more than 9 hours of recording. We have other projects related to evaluation, and as Ms. Rawan has just talked about their projects, we have Marsad, which is related to language calculations and documents the language processing and the applications that employ AI in serving the Arabic language. Of course, we have a holistic ecosystem to document this, and the first report, as I said, has been released, and we're working on the second report. and it benefits not only the researchers and people in the industry, but also decision makers in to know about the status quo of the Arabic language and language. We have also the games and gamification models, and we have a lot of blogs, dictionaries, applications, games, language games. In terms of apps, we have the Saudi Voices map, and the purpose of it is to create an engagement and interactive way, and to connect it with the Riyadh dictionary to learn the language in context. And we have the dialects map, which actually builds over time, depending on the different dialects, the various dialects we have in the KSA, and how to know what is the modern standard Arabic of this word in different dialects. And as I said, we have the Barmajan competition. We have, thankfully, thank Allah, we have done more than 60 trainings, workshops, and the meetings that invites not only developers or local researchers. We have a vision to go globally, and we are always keen to select experts from all over the world who can contribute with their expertise, so that we build a comprehensive, holistic research community where everyone can contribute. So this is just briefly what we have been working on as projects. Dr. Abdullah, when we talk about the King Salman Arabic Language Academy, what is the biggest achievements of the Academy so far for knowledge sustainability? Could you please explain this in simple words, including all the details? An important question, and I believe that my colleague Athir has highlighted a lot of things that we have worked on in association with them. As I said, the philosophy of the Academy is why we built this platform in the first place. We built it for the sustainability of the language dictionaries. We know that a powerful language is a language that has powerful knowledge and powerful knowledge products. So we have a lot of dictionaries from the past, and there are hundreds, maybe thousands of dictionaries in print copy, in digital copies, etc. So all of this legacy should be maintained and transferred to generations after generations. Some of them have contain rare information and very peculiar information in the specific industries. So we try to make this knowledge sustainable by computing these dictionaries, doing the MLF, which is the global index that is actually ISO registered, where the information can be used among different AI models, and any model or technical site can access this data in an organized and user-friendly way, where this data can be saved, transferred, and shared. So Thimar language dictionaries platform was built on a global criterion, as I said, and the Academy has tried to transfer all knowledge, old and new, to a digital environment, and it has made a big achievement in legacy dictionaries, terminology dictionaries, and more than 36 dictionaries have been published online on this platform by the Academy, and we aspire to publish more dictionaries by 2026. The purpose is to redisseminate the legacy of these dictionaries that actually were created by making a lot of efforts in the past, and to invest the huge amounts of data that actually appear day after day, and build the specialized dictionaries. We have worked in partnership with a lot of ministries, like Energy Dictionary in association with the Ministry of Energy, and HR terminology with the Ministry of Human Resources, and media terminology in association with the Ministry of Media. So all of them are specialized terminology that were published on this platform in order to sustain these terminologies and publish them. We have also the forum of dictionary making industry that was attended by CEOs, the dictionary writers, and heads of companies. And this conference was held last year about the dictionary industry and how to develop dictionaries, and was attended by researchers from more than 40 countries. And the forum actually uh, focuses on advancing this industry to cope with the developments in the modern age, and how to, let's say, recreate these dictionaries in a more user-friendly way, and can understand the words in their contexts, how to pronounce them and use them in an easy way, especially among youth and children. Indeed, these are huge efforts made by the King Salman Global Academy for Arabic Language. We move again back to Ms. Athir to talk about the Balsam Index, which contributes to the sustainability of the Arabic language. Correct. The Balsam Index actually contributes to the knowledge sustainability through main areas. First, generating ongoing knowledge. Dr. Abdullah has mentioned the efforts we made in creating dictionaries and having knowledge sustainability. We also generate ongoing knowledge by building large language models. In the first place, how do language models learn? Large language models by having reliable data and information. So we test these models to know how reliable they are. So in every evaluation circle or period, we make sure and ensure that these models learn in the best way, and we publish models for enhancing these models. After the training courses conclude, we publish the results so that developers benefit from them. Another point is that the Balsam Index supports decision makers. So when this government entities, researchers, the private sector are confused and undecided what language models to select, they get back to refer back to Balsam Index so that they have safe and efficient language decisions. And the index ensures that the Arabic content is guaranteed by enhancing the models. So we revisit these evaluations annually so that the model developers and researchers address any shortcomings and work on solving the issues by publishing any feedback to develop these models. This way, Balsam Index becomes part of enhancing the Arabic content and not just the Arabic language models. And we will talk about the language games.
But we are going to talk about how these electronic games to contribute to learn Arabic language easily and in an innovative way. Arabic language today is one of now the games transferring the learner from a normal way or the traditional way of learning. In We have two paths for games. The first one for enhanced enhanced environmental games, okay specialized, that's representative for the Arabic language, and in natural, so that to uh, interactive environment. And also we have enhanced virtual platform, for example, for those non-speakers of Arabic. And the aim, of course, the aim of to understand the synonyms of and through feedback, also through voice or written. In addition, we are interested in how to deal with the environment, Arabic environment, and the dictionary of camels also, which is really important environment. And of course improve the games about Okay, the goal of these games, okay, to enhance, okay, continuous learning and bring the attention of the gamers. Also we have language games that are targeting the youth, okay, who are under 16 years, okay, just to improve, okay, their cultural storage. Okay, so okay, the aim, okay, to learn, okay, to educate in a very important way, okay, and improve the skills, okay, how to use the dictionaries, how to use the synonyms, as well as, okay, we have interactive challenges like in the challenging with others. Of course, this is targeting all of the categories, and we are trying to integrate the language, okay, directly and indirectly, and increase, okay, the language reservoir as well. And there's just I'd like to highlight a point concerning the games. The idea for these games, okay, to be connected with the content, okay, which is through CUR of dictionaries, so that all of these games, okay, are directed to young people and for the elderly people, so that the young people, okay, get the synonyms and vocabulary, and understand. We are going to talk about the vocabulary. We know that we have a lot of words, okay, have been words have been transferred into Arabic, translated into Arabic, and like for example, computer, radio, okay, has been used as mizya. So that when we are talking about scientific vocabulary, how it's going to enhance, okay, the knowledge. This is really important point, because it's really important part of the science. So it's really important to Arabize these language, these words or vocabulary. This, so that our global academy, okay, it's really important for us, okay, to make translation for these Arabic words, okay, so that we, what is in my hand, okay, for example, another word, computer, okay, so we are talking about hasib ali, so that we use radio, and for Arabic language media. We have vocab, okay, vocab, this is daily vocab. What about, okay, specialized vocabulary, okay, in this for specialized people. So it's really important, okay, to be quick in transferring these languages or these words into Arabic. As you know, okay, especially, okay, since we are talking about science. So now here we are looking for words, okay, to have those specialized people to be to transfer or to translate these words into Arabic. So now we have a platform, okay, for the suggested words, okay, and to be transferred into Arabic, translated into Arabic. When we are talking about Arabization, okay, so that the renewal of these words of vocab. One of this is one of the questions that I used to ask AI. What's going to happen with the words that is not aligned with the new vocab? I have asked AI another question. What are the most prominent or the spreading words? Uh, so that the technical words, okay, it's going to make it difficult for. Now another question: What's how, okay, the English language is going to control other languages, and with the increase of vocabulary in different fields, so that we need to in introduce and include all of this vocabulary in the educational curriculum, and it's a challenge. Okay, these vocabularies, okay, it's a challenge. For example, if we are talking about medicine, but in technical, okay, since we have a lot of technologies, we have a lot of innovations, so that we are talking about drone, we are talking about musayyaras, okay, and mostly, okay, the words, okay, is important in the field of media, and you are facing a big challenge, okay, in choosing, okay, the right word in the news, so that it's really important how to understand and how we need to be cautious about to find Arabic term, real Arabic term, or the suitable Arabic term for these words. Okay, it looks like we have a lot of challenges, Mrs. Rawan, and what are these challenges? One of the most important prominent challenges are about the evaluation of these models. We have discovered that these models are not able to do all of the tasks. We have about 56 tasks. Some of the models are not we're not able to evaluate the translation, okay, and the translation of the passage to different language. Also the summary, some of these models are not able to give us a real summary of the passages. Furthermore, okay, also creative writing, less of the models, okay, are able to behave like a human being. When we give orders, okay, orders to these models, they are trying, or they are able to find the solution for the first order, but not other orders. So that we are going to be directed into innovation, we need to direct, okay, the efforts, okay, for specialized dialects. We have, for example, in the platform, or a blog, okay, of voices, okay, we have a lot different dialects. Some dialects are really difficult to understand. Even in Arabic language, we have tried to find, okay, the dialects in the blog from different dialects, who still finding difficulties, which is really important to develop, okay, and innovate, okay, the models of language. So through training about in creative writing, as well as we might have more effective data, okay, more qualitative data, so that we need to improve, okay, big data or big models, okay, for certain environments. But if we direct the innovation, okay, it might find the solution for these challenges, as well as we have faced problems with the safety in the field of updating these models. In our Arabic culture, we might not accept these updates. For example, some of the innovative models are aligned with the Arabic culture, so that it's really important to find also as well as when we are talking about specialized content. If we are going to talk about content for marketing or media, or we can train the small models to find a solution for these problems in these fields. Is Mrs. Athir, okay, we are talking about the most important challenges about platforms, okay, that helps in the spread of Arabic language. We have a lot of challenges in these digital platforms, especially in supporting Arabic language. Maybe my colleagues, okay, they talked about, okay, this is a technical challenge in these platforms, okay, they depend on AI, but these models are not well trained. It's supposed to be trained about the culture and the cultural concept. This is it's not able for them, okay, so that they are not able to understand the Arabic culture. Sometimes they produce passages are linguistically are correct, but they are not really good for the context of the culture. Also, Dr. Abdullah talked about okay, the limitations of the content. Okay, this is concerning about what the bridging of this gap, okay, by the King Salman Association or Center, especially with the absence of data, enough data, okay, for training these data and training these models. Also, we have another challenge, okay, about the experience of the user. We have uh, so the experiment supposed to be easy and useful, okay, so that the user is going to use different languages. Another challenge, okay, about the integration and cooperation. So Arab efforts in this field, okay, we are trying to create and have cooperation with different initiatives. Okay, we need to have integration between all of the entities, okay, for the development of the digital environment, especially in AI, to overcome all of these challenges. Now we talked about a lot of challenges that facing the Arabic language, about the sustainability of knowledge. We are going to talk now about the last part, about the initiatives, international initiatives, and regional and Arabic initiatives. What is the role of the international initiatives for for bridging the gaps and spaces? Let me focus on the digital initiatives, which is the easier, okay, to access and the most influential one. Okay, these initiatives have a great and important role about Arabic language. So these initiatives, they are, okay, as of course issued by the King Salman Academy, or and they are followed up by Dr. Saleh uh, and the Minister of Culture. Some of these initiatives, like the continuous meetings by the Academy, King Salman Academy. Also, we have two paths here. We are talking about meetings about AI and linguistic data, and this is happening at a monthly, uh, happening monthly, virtually. And we have a very big impact of these meetings concerning Arabic language mainly, and this is have a big importance, okay, as well as the participation in conferences such as the summit we are now in, and such as different conferences like the one in that the conference happened established in Singapore in 2023, so that the impact, or okay, the results, the outcome of these conferences and these initiatives, we have Balsam, for example, as well as we are talking about the initiatives such as Barmajan Al Arabiya, Arabic Barmajan, okay, to find a digital solution for the problems facing Arabic language in developing, as well as about the modeling, Arabic linguistic modeling in Arabic, okay, like creating Arabic dictionaries and improving the AI models and increase the number of specialized persons in this field who are contributing in these initiatives. Briefly, we have also what is known. This is a vocabulary. Maybe it's a strange. What are the most prominent or well-known words in Arabic language, for example? What are the what are the words, okay, that we talk about in daily talks? What are the last what are the 3,000, the latest 3,000 words, okay, that we use in our daily life, so that we take or we get some of these some of these words, okay, we can create dictionaries. We are working about for example about the first 5,000 words, okay, in this dictionary. And we have all of these products. They are initiatives that are going to sustain, okay, the language. Mrs. Rawan, let's talk about, okay, about international partnership, how contributes in enhancing the impact of Balsam. One of the most important, what happened in the indicator of Balsam, the gathering of expertise. Okay, everyone comes with expertise. We are working together, and we found out that we have different research from different labs. For one aim, we have gathered for one aim to find a solution. We have gathered all of these, okay, to work on this indicator, and this is also enhancing the data. And we have standards for evaluation. Everyone comes with data, and this is added a lot of tasks and data, as well as, okay, the most important, through the partnership, to adopt, okay, this data, okay, so that we need to work in partnership to adopt, okay, this standard. At the beginning, we had just only the first edition. It was we had 10 partners, and now we have 20 partners, and we invite all of the people to gather, to be with us, okay, to lead, okay, the Arabic models to be pioneered in the field of AI. We talk also, Mrs. Athir, we are talking about a research partnership that enhance the spread of Arabic language. What are the importance and impact of these partnership in addition to what they have? s- So they is going to be exchanging, okay, exchanging the data, exchanging then transfer the knowledge through dealing with the universities. The goal or the objective of this partnership is to have uh, as well as to have okay, partnership and improve models, especially in analyzing passages, as well as developing new technologies and solutions for with partners to transfer, okay, the research ideas into tools, okay, that be available for the public. For example, like Bunya, this cooperation, okay, represents, okay, enhance innovation, as well as building international knowledge environment and community for to be specialized in producing technological platforms and enhancing innovation through different computing. These partnerships, technological or research or academic, makes the center as a platform for cooperation and enhancing, accelerating the data. S- we have got into the end of session. We hope that this session, I would like to thank Dr. Abdullah Al Fifi, head of Arabic indicators, and الأستاذ says Athira Khalifa, head of the language. I would like to thank you all for your presence. I hope this session is productive with all of the details and information we have discovered today. King Salman for Arabic language and indicator, Balsam indicator. I would like to thank again the Knowledge Summit that incubated again this summit is just started from from you, Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates. Meet you as well.